Scott. Down into the orange cones, and that'll feed you around to the right. That's lovely. Keep going down, bringing it round to the right now. Just gently build some power. Just going to let this guy come past. A little bit of gas now then. Go a little bit more. Right paddle once, that's it. Just stay in that gear now. Just keep going. Right, now come over. Squeeze some more power in then, Scott. Right paddle again. Just keep feeding the power in through yellow. Right paddle again. Gently across to green. Keep going. Staying on the right hand side. Keep going. Start braking just gently now. Down one with the left. Stay in that gear now. A little bit more brake. Off the brake. Through hammerhead. Round to the right. Nice and smooth. Bit more power now. Let it drift out to the left hand side. Build your power now, Scott. Lovely. Let it come over to the left. Go on, a bit more power. Right paddle again. Keep the power on now. Yellow to green. Keep building the gas. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Right paddle. Keep going. Stay on the right hand side. Braking nice and smooth. Down one. Off the brake.
So the other guy told me to go left of the yellow line.
Back on the power. We're all different. I prefer that line, to be honest. Back on the power then. Right paddle. Keep accelerating. Right paddle. Keep going. Start braking now. Nice and smooth. Nice and firm. A bit firmer. Down one. Harder on the brake. Harder on the brake. Harder on the brake. Harder on the brake. Just back off the back of that Ferrari. Because if he suddenly slams his brakes on, bang, you're in the back of him. Down into the Gambon, over to the left hand side, down to blue at the end there, turn it into yellow, and start to feed your power in now. Keep it in the middle, don't change gear, just accelerate. Follow the white lines, keep going. Right paddle, right paddle, right paddle, keep going, it's nice and smooth, so you keep going. Harder on the brake now. Down one more. Stay on the brake. Down one more. Off the brake. Lovely. Round we go to the right. Perfect. A bit more power then, Scott. Let it drift out to the left hand side. Building your gas again. Go on. Right paddle. Keep accelerating. Good. Right paddle again. Keep going. Braking nice and firm. Down one. Off the brake, back on the power, and accelerate. Good, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Go on, power. Right paddle. Right paddle. And braking nice and firm, harder. Down one, that's lovely. Down one more, that's better. And down one more. Off the brake. That's it, turn into yellow. Let it drift out to yellow. Down to blue. Turn. And start to accelerate now. Right paddle. Right paddle. Right paddle. Braking. Down one. Down again, and down again. Perfect, just stay in that gear, Scott. Excellent. Round hammerhead again. That's what you see on the telly every week.
Yeah.
Looks a lot. It's a lot tighter than it looks, isn't it, when you see it on the telly?
When you see it here, yeah, when you're driving it.
Yeah, back on the power then. Nice and smooth. Right paddle, just keep feeding the power in then, Scott. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right paddle again, keep going. Braking nice and smooth, down one, stay in that gear, back on the power now, and accelerate. Right paddle, overtake the Skoda, right paddle again, braking nice and firm now, down one, stay on the brake.
Lamborghini.
No, don't worry about that. He really slowed down. Right paddle once and then just stay in that gear. No, he really slowed down in there. I mean, it would have been fine if he'd have stayed on the power, but what I think he did, because quite often, don't worry about your gears now, Scott, they'll just drop down on their own.
Oh, will they? Oh, right.
Quite often when you're going through these chicanes, you forget, you can't, it's sort of people not panic, but they lift off the pan, they'll go onto the brake a little bit, which I think he did there, just slowed it down a little bit, but no, that was fine. That was an excellent drive, nice and smooth, good braking, nice and quick. What we'll do is just park in front of the yellow on this side, so again it won't stall, the figure just drop down there.
Yeah.
Swing it in here. I'm stopping about there, Scott. Both your paddles together now.